Hello, this is Spellbinder with this very disturbing commercial coming out of Britain, which is really scary because I see it coming here soon. If you don't pay your share and do your share in the carbon tax, they'll just kill you. It says, "Go green or we'll kill your kids," says Richard Curtis, eco-propagandist shocker. This is an article. I'll have the article up with this video on it. This is by James Delingopole, a very good writer for the Telegraph. I mean, it's just, I don't know, it's madness. You won't believe this when you see it. I've never believed that these eugenics, genocidists, Agenda 21ers that created this to get rid of the population like they want to get rid of, come up with something like this to make you hate everyone that doesn't do your part to erase a non-existing footprint. Carbon does not create global warming. Carbon doesn't do anything but make plants grow, and plants make oxygen for us. And as soon as we wake up and just accept that, we won't be disturbed by global warming or global cooling. Either one, that's done by the sun. That's a fact. The sun controls climate, 99%. I've seen it. Just see the great global warming swindle, and that will explain to you why this whole idea of global warming and climate change is a bunch of bunk that they're trying to force down your throat so you'll pay them money out of your pocket to make them billionaires while you get poorer and turn into slaves for them. This is just, ooh, this is upsetting. This really made me mad. Watch this and just gasp as I did, and I went, no, you got to be kidding me. Here it is.
Right, kids, just before you go, there's a brilliant idea in the air that I'd like to run by you. Now, it's called 10-10. The idea is everyone starts cutting their carbon emissions by 10%, thus keeping the planet safe for everyone, eventually. Now, this hasn't got to be a huge thing, but I would love it if you and your families would think about doing something.
What sort of thing, miss?
Well, like getting your dad to insulate the loft, or taking your next holiday by train instead of flying, or buying energy-saving light bulbs.
We're thinking of using our car less. I'm going to cycle to school.
That's fantastic, Jemima. Now, no pressure at all, but it'd be great to get a sense of how many of you might do this. Just a rough percentage. That's fantastic. And there's Nora. Philip and Tracy. That's fine, that's absolutely fine. Your own choice. Okay, class, thank you so much for today, and I will see you all tomorrow. Oh, just before you go, I just need to press this little button here. Now, everybody, please remember to read chapters 5 and 6 on volcanoes and glaciation. Except for Philip and Tracy, of course.
Right, just want to check on that 10-10 thing. Had some brilliant ideas from lots of you, how the firm can cut down emissions by 10%. Just quick show of hands, everyone who wants to get involved. Great, that's nearly everybody. And, yeah, just for the record, no pressure. Those who aren't quite convinced about it yet. Cool. No problem. Your choice. Okay, so those of you planning something here or at home should probably get working on it. Oh, gorgeous. Those of you who aren't... Excellent. Have a great weekend, everyone.
Well, hello, everyone. It's great to be back here at Spurs. So many happy memories for me. Anyway, tell me something. What is this 10-10 thing the club is doing?
Well, it means that we're trying to cut our carbon emissions by 10% this year, and Tottenham Hotspur Football Club was the first to sign up.
We've changed the floodlights at White Hart Lane, so they're low energy. Lots of our fans are coming to matches on buses, trains, bikes and stuff, rather than coming by car.
I see. Whatever, I wouldn't do it. It seems like distraction from football to me.
That's just fine, David. You don't have to join in, just ignore it. No pressure. Right, lads, let's do some penalties.
10-10. Hundreds of thousands of people, schools, businesses, hospitals, movie stars, knitting circles, scout troops, presidents and governments, all tackling climate change in more than 40 countries. Care to join us? No pressure. Is that okay?
Sounded great to me. Thanks,
Okay.
Gillian.
Happy to help.
So, what are you thinking of doing for 1010 yourself?
What, are you kidding me? I thought that by doing this voiceover, that was my contribution.
Right. No, absolutely. No pressure.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Jesus.
Oh, what a loving commercial. If you don't do as you're told, we'll just blow you to pieces. How you like that? Man, all it does is, I think it's just creating hate. I really do. I think it just creates hate. We gotta stop the hate, and that's hate right there. To anyone that doesn't agree with the New World Order and their agenda to make everyone in the third world countries give all your money to everyone else so you're equal to them, third world, then and so you're easier to control as a slave. I mean, between that and S510 and all these other bills that they're trying to get away here in the United States that say you can't grow your own food. I mean, this is nuts, cuckoo stuff too. That's nuts. I mean, you got other ones in here too. This kid here is a work of art. And this commercial, I'll just go ahead and play this one. This is just as crazy as the rest of them. I mean, this kid on here telling you that you gotta, you know, he threatens you personally, looks at you and threatens you that you're at fault, people. Your parents are at fault for not cutting back on pollution and everything. See, I would agree with this kid if he was saying the corporations create all this. The corporations don't clean up after themselves. The corporations, you know, but no. This is how this kid goes.
The scientific community released a report that proves beyond a doubt that the Earth is getting warmer. This global warming is caused by things you grown-ups do, and by the things you don't. If drastic measures aren't taken soon, by the time I grow up, there won't be any fish left in the sea. Rainforests and clean air will be a thing of the past. The polar ice caps will be gone. Oceans will rise. Entire countries will disappear. Life will change in ways you can't even imagine. There could be famine, worldwide epidemics. Life expectancy will be lower. And we're not just talking about the future. We're talking about my future. But this is no surprise. You adults have known about this for years. And though you could have done something about it, you haven't. You can say, it's not my problem. You can say, I won't be around in 50 years. But from now on, you can't say I didn't know. Starting today, the lines are drawn. You have to choose sides. Either you're for my future, or you're against it. You're a friend, or you're an enemy. I may just be a kid today, but tomorrow will be different. This is the last time I'll be talking to you adults. You've had your chance to fix this problem. Now we have ours. We won't be cute, we won't be patronized, and we will not be denied our future.
Yes, you're either with us or against us. You're either going to do as we tell you, or we'll take care of you. Yeah, see how that is? Threatening us. They're threatening us with commercials now. I mean, this is madness beyond all madness. I mean, update. Another major celebrity has announced that he shares the concern Richard Curtis and 1010 campaign. Step forward. Osama bin Laden. Hat tip. Mark Wallace. Osama bin Laden has expressed concern about global climate change and flooding in Pakistan, and an audio tape aired on the internet, his first public remarks since March. You know, the dead guy, Osama bin Laden, who's been dead for, 5-6 years now, died of kidney failure. And monitoring group said Friday, a number of victims caused by climate change is very big, bigger than the victims of war, said the voice, whose authenticity could not be immediately verified and made available by Site Intelligence Group. Another group probably going in for this. I'm telling you, this is Greenpeace, all these people. You should do research. Just look up the guy who ran Greenpeace, who left it, one of the associates that started it. He left it because they said, hey, we can make money. We can tell people that bleach is deadly poisonous, and we can make all types of money. That's what sells. And we're making, because a lot of the people that was in Greenpeace are money makers. They were businessmen that got into Greenpeace. They were entrepreneurs. And see, you just got to follow the money. All I'm telling you is follow the money. Cui bono it. In Latin, when the courts in old Rome would have a case and they'd bring somebody up in front of the council, they would just ask cui bono, who's the profit from all this? And that would usually be the person that was guilty of whatever crime that was committed. Like 9/11, who profited from that? Did Osama bin Laden profit from it? No. A lot of people, his people died. Is that a profit? No. I mean, I'm telling you right now, there's people out there who create wars. Pakistan has the biggest, or Afghanistan. Let me go with Afghanistan. Afghanistan has been found to have $1 trillion in mineral wealth. You don't think we're up there just for the poppies? No, we're up there for the mineral wealth too, because they're already up there with the poppies. That's part of the New World Order, elite banksters' money-making scheme that they're running. I'm seeing more and more of these crazy, you're going to give us money or else commercials, and there's nothing backing this scientifically of what they're saying. They're just telling you and putting an organization that's supposedly well known to be knows what they're talking about. They don't. I mean, do your research, people. Don't believe these stupid commercials. I've done my research. I already know they're all fraud, and they're all just there to rob and steal from the world and turn everyone into a third world country. It's their own documentation. Like I said, do your research. The documents are out there. It's called bragging rights. They like to brag that they're doing this. And they figure you people are so dumbed down and stupefied from the chlorine or the fluoride and the vaccinations that you just don't understand. It goes right over your head, like a good joke that goes over your head. Well, I'm going to get up here and post this, but this is just part of what's coming down the pike at us, and it's getting worse and worse day by day. I mean, this seems to be accelerating. I talked about this a month ago, and it wasn't this bad, so I didn't really press it. But now it's 10 times as bad, just from a month ago. So it's going exponentially faster and faster into, we got to get your money, we got to tax you, we got to take everything you own away from you and give you an allowance. That's what it's coming down to. Pretty soon, right now, the government's, our government, I think British government, was talking about taking everyone's money and having the corporations that you work for, the industries, give all their money to the government, and the government will take what they need for taxes and then give you an allowance, pay you from the government a check as an allowance. And this is what's coming down the pike there. Do your research. Just Google it. You'll find all this stuff. There's probably thousands of articles. I always find thousands, hundreds at least, of articles on any subject I talk about. And it's all there. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's too unreal. It's too unreal and crazed. Man. Well, this is Spellbinder with this very shocking video that they've come up with to try to destroy the world again. Until next time, be good or be very good at it. Keep your head up. Do your research. Good day.